Chapter 16. Our Courtship. Several times we cycled to Ulm, the city 38 kilometers from home. I had mentioned already. The Ulmer Münster, with its highest church tower in Germany, was our goal. The 768 steps to the top just had to be climbed by us. The view from these lofty heights was magnificent, over the red-tiled roofs over the city, the Danube flowing through, and the far-away countryside. We always ate a delicious knackwurst, a short, plump, seasoned sausage on a chewy bun from a street vendor before the climb. After having descended, going round and round and round on the narrow Wendeltreppe, the circular stairs, we always visited the Café Trögele across the Münster Plaza. It was a must to sample the scrumptious buttercream torts. Mission completed, we cycled the 38 kilometers home at the same day. One day, we cycled to some ponds near Dillingen, which was about 30 kilometers away. These little ponds were located in the vicinity of where American soldiers were stationed, which was near Ulm. In the meadow by one of the ponds, there lay an oblong wooden box with tools, such as rakes, etc. Inside, it actually was a long and narrow toppled-over shed. We removed the tools and padded the bottom with hay. Heinz and I just fit in there. We made this as our overnight cabin. Outside, we stationed our bicycles, which were decorated with little American flags Heinz had made. His bicycle was called a Buick, and mine was named a Studebaker. Heinz always admired the big swanky American cars and would go on a bridge that spanned the highway nearby just so he could watch for them. I thought it was a bit childish, but Heinz loved cars, especially big American ones. Little did we know that sometime in the future we would own even more than one. In the afternoon, the owner of the fields and ponds dropped by and wanted to give us hell to be on his property. But since there was an American station close by and the little but not to be overlooked American flags were fluttering on our bikes, we quickly took the opportunity to pretend we were Americans. "Nix German speaker," we said to him, along with a few English phrases we knew. This convinced the farmer we were Americans. After he left, we couldn't contain ourselves and laughed till tears ran down our cheeks. We could see why the man was concerned, as our swimming ponds contained his trout. We came quite close to lovemaking, but did not go all the way, as we both were afraid that I could get pregnant. We never talked of condoms. We just knew we were very much in love. One early evening, we snuck up to the attic, where Heinz's bedroom was located. It was just one room of many of the apartment house's storage rooms, and the walls were only built of slats. It happened to be Heinz's bedroom, as his parents only had a one-bedroom apartment downstairs. We kissed furiously as dusk approached. Somebody came up the stairs. We whispered. The person must have heard that and reported to Heinz's mother, who appeared shortly after and tried to open the door. Of course, it was locked. She called for Heinz. We stayed still like a mouse. A flashlight shone through the slats. We still did not move. Our hearts beat furiously. We hoped that she was unable to see much in the shadows, or we surely would have gotten an earful. Eventually, the footsteps went away and downstairs. Well, we could wait no longer. Our hormones finally took over. I lost my virginity that night. We needed our own space. One day we came up with the idea to build a little hut out at the end of the valley. It was town-owned land. We only were allowed to use this space temporarily because my mother was a widow. With enthusiasm in old used boards and windows, a bed, little table and chairs, a few well-wishers had given us, our threesome, Heinz, Dieter and I, had built a little cabin in no time. Even my boss's wife, Ida, gave us the stove. The whole ugly-looking thing was then covered with tar paper, lending it a somewhat better appearance. It was not pretty, but it was ours, for now anyway.